And this is Dabu7. And one of the opening stories here in headlines of this 2018 is dealing with Mr. Assange here. It is in my belief Mr. Assange is not what he seems. That is after years of listening, following him, listening to everything he has to say, all of his releases, all the things involving him, all the speculation of dead man switches and this and that. You know, seeing him on the Illuminati playing card, just like Alex Jones and Ron Paul are on there. All these other things. And finally, it came to me. I think it was during the election. I'm like, hold on. I've witnessed Max Spears get knocked off. Michael Hastings. All these other individuals out here die fighting the fight. And what I always try to often do is I try to put myself in the shoes of this individual to say, okay, what would happen to me if I was this person doing this? The answer I get over and over when I fill this man's shoes is dead. That's where I would be, or anyone else that was truly doing this. So I stop and I ask myself, how was this man able to continuously pump out information during the election? How come the feds never pulled his internet plug? Does anybody care to ask the common sense questions out here anymore? I feel if this was me or any of you and you walked out on this balcony, you would have had one put into your head. They would have tried to have poisoned your water, tried to have poisoned your food, would have had Pam Anderson slit your throat if she slipped up in there. All this stuff. Not just keep on pushing rock star status. Walking out in the balcony in the wide open all the time. No threat to the life. I feel like I would have been blown out of the corner of this embassy already. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the reality of it. When you fight the fight for so long, you see what's really going on here on the world stage. You start asking these questions. How is a man even breathing? How is he even affecting and influencing things like our election en masse without them even pulling the plug when they cut off our freaking live streams? You see, when you ask the common sense questions and you start to get no answers, or the answer starts to become rather obvious, well, that's where it sets with me. There's no more explaining it. That's how I feel about this man and many of the other individuals they have out here on the world stage that are serving a purpose for them. You know, instead of seeing an FBI or a Men in Black come out on national television and try to tell you something, they have a mouthpiece do it. And what they've done is they've told you that they're spying on you, they're tracking you, they're doing all this stuff. Has anyone protested? No. Hell no. No one has protested a damn thing of what Julian Assange has told you of what the feds and the alphabet gangs have done to you. Instead, George Soros has illegally came into this country, hired your own citizens and people to run against you through Black Lives Matter, RevCom, Antifa. They're running the streets rampant. They're getting nothing achieved. They never take it to the politicians. They never take it to the governor's mansion. No law has ever changed. Can't you see the ruse, folks? It's a charade. You see? I hope you do, because if you don't, it's over. Some of you don't wake up, smell the coffee, and see this for what it really is, quick, it's game over. We've got our work cut out for us. You have got to see these people for what they are. It's time to stop falling in love with individuals out here on this world stage. Okay? You better see things for what they really are. The reality of it. Now, I'm going to leave a link. A lot more to come. It's been Dabu7, and this is Illuminati.